Oh, hello. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be asking the question, could we seriously be getting squats for Kill Team? And this is based off the video that Games Workshop recently put out where they teased the arrival of a squat onto a derelict Imperial ship. Now yes, I know the video came out on April the 1st. And maybe in making this video and giving it a glimmer of seriousness, I am simply being an April Fool. That's possible, alright? But maybe the April Fool is a double bluff, and the real April Fools are the people who assumed it was going to be an April Fool, and then when GW announced they're actually doing squats, people will look foolish. So my basic thought is that I don't think Games Workshop would spend the money on a long trailer like this with the voice acting if it was just for April Fools. If they had written a text article with a couple of pictures saying that the squats were coming back, then I'd absolutely have written it off as just being an April Fool. But the fact they've done a big long video like this, and it's not just, and again, even if they'd done a video and it was just like Peachy in the dress-up cupboard with some bits, then again, they've done that kind of thing before for Christmas and that. But the fact they've actually gone and they've commissioned what looks like all new artwork, right? And they've got voice acting. Like, I don't believe that they would commission this artwork without it being related to a product, because they're a business and them have budgets, and I just genuinely believe that the art that we've seen this video made from, because it's not full motion video, it's panning over a piece of artwork, but I think this artwork is going to be tied into a product. So I think we are going to get a product that involves squats and Imperial Navy shipping in some sort of combination. Okay. Plus they've developed a faction icon which they copyrighted, and they love faction icons. It's more of an Age of Sigmar thing in my head, but you know, again, I don't think they'd do that if it wasn't something that they were thinking about actually doing, or not even thinking about it, that they were actually doing, that they're committed to doing. You know? Don't spend this kind of money just to get people to joke around on the internet, I don't think. Now, who remembers this? So we had the Advent rumours. I did a big video on Advent rumours, and everything else on there, you know, the Kill Team box coming up, including Airlock Corsairs, that happened. Harlequins getting a Kill Team box sometime next year with new unit for 40k. No details yet. That hasn't happened yet. It still could. We still could get those mimes, I guess. And then it says squats will get a Kill Team box eventually. That's potentially a long way away, which is what makes me think this might be a Kill Team release. Now, I think if you're thinking about introducing a new army into 40k, doing a Kill Team for them is the perfect way of doing it, because you release one squad. It's going to be the basic troops choice and potentially an elite's choice in 40k in one box, because it's going to be laid out the same as all the others, where it's a box of squats or whatever it is, and then you get an extra frame to make like a medic squat and an engineer squat and whatever you decided to do. And then that could form the basis of an army if they wanted to do one later on, if it was popular, if they sold a lot. They'd probably give you rules in 40k for the box that they're giving you, maybe as an Imperial agent, because in really old fluff the squats were kind of allied to the Imperium, or maybe as a Kroot style Tau human, not human, but you know, alien auxiliary. Maybe that will be where they would fit. Maybe both. Maybe they would go, you know how Imperial knights have some knights allied to the Mechanicum and some knights allied to the noble houses. Maybe the squats would be like, oh, some squats fight with the Imperium and some squats fight with the Tau, and maybe there'd be a way to technically make a squat army out of just the one box, where you can make, you know, like with the Harlequins box, how their HQ choice is actually just the sergeant from their squad. Maybe they could do it that way, right? But you can easily springboard a whole new range out of just one box. I think that's what Games Workshop would do. And then if it was popular, if loads of people bought them, then they would spin it out into a larger army with characters and tanks and everything else. Just my thoughts. I'm also going to speculate wildly now. This has just come from me. Other people have watched the video and they've thought that the ruined Imperial spaceship definitely indicates Space Hulk. But with that advent rumour that we're getting squats for Kill Team, my brain goes to, could this be a reissue of the Rogue Trader terrain from Kill Team 18 with updated rules for corridor fighting? Now, I know people are going to have mixed feelings about this because some people thought that the Rogue Trader stuff and the corridor fighting was really, really amazing. Some people would really fear that you'd lose a lot of the nuance from the line of sight system within Kill Team, you know, and it would be a lot of hard rules writing work for Games Workshop to bring us Kill Team in corridors without ruining the game, and it could be a flop, okay? But then again, a lot of people, I know it was a different game, a lot of people loved Rogue Trader and especially Arena, which was kind of the evolution of the corridor fighting thing for Kill Team 18, so maybe. And it could just fit the pattern of Games Workshop like to give us a big Kill Team box with recycled terrain, one old team with an upgrade sprue, and one brand new team. Well, what if occupying the team with an upgrade sprue slot we saw the Star Striders or the Galloppox Infected, and then the new team is obviously the Squats, and the terrain is the Imperial, the Rogue Trader vessel terrain, and then on the other side you've got like a basement dungeon bunker layout thing, right? That'd be really cool. I think it'd be really cool. Now, I'm a little bit mixed on it because, you know, I bought Rogue Trader already, so I'll be looking at buying a whole new box and having repeats of most of the stuff. They could even do, like it's on this little photo that I've put here, right? Like they did when they released this Rogue Trader box, they could even include the 40k rules for the squats in the box. I think it might be, now that I'm thinking, and this is coming off the fly, I think it might be squats and the Galloppox Infected. Because A, that makes a lot of narrative sense, and B, they've already given us 40k rules for the Star Striders. I think they showed up, didn't they, in a recent campaign book. Now, I think that those Star Striders, I would still like them to have Kill Team rules, but whether you could, if you did this as a box, right, and you put the Squats and the Galloppox in the box, and you put the rules for 40k for the Squats and the Galloppox in the box as well, like they did back in the day with the terrain, and then around the same time, you do a Kill Team for the Star Striders, and you put it in White Dwarf. They've already got their 40k rules, and you do a made to order of the Star Striders on the Games Workshop website. Am I wish listing? I don't know. Am I speculating too wildly for you? I don't know. It would be really funny if I was on the money though, wouldn't it? So that's my kind of sketch out of what I think might happen based on an April Fool's video. I'm going to look really stupid when they put an article up today at some point going, obviously we were joking, obviously no one took that seriously, right? But, you know, let's go. So, final thoughts, this is not my first video on squats. Are you actually hyped for squats? If you really want squats, let me know in the comments. Likewise, if you've never understood what all the fuss is about, then let me know as well. I do not want to collect a squat army for 40k, I don't think, but if they were put in a product like this, if they were a Kill Team, I'd give them a go. If it was like 10 models, yeah, I'd give them a go. Little beardy guys, that sounds fun. It would be sort of angry funny if these came out before a bespoke Imperial Space Marine team. Like, I'm kind of amused by that idea and furious at the same time. Like, what is the deal with Space Marines in Kill Team? That's just, oh man. And in other news, I did win a game against Zimbad versus his White Dwarf Harlequins last night with my novitiates. So maybe I'm out of my little kind of funk regards not being able to win games with the novitiates. I have taken the photos to make that into a full battle report, but then I wanted to get this video out before Games Workshop put an article up potentially today saying, oh yes, it's definitely this, or oh no, it's definitely not anything. So I thought I'd get this one out because it's more time sensitive. I will potentially write that other one up into a battle report and put that video out. I'm kind of busy today, maybe tomorrow evening I'll do that. Yeah, but it was nice to win a game against the White Dwarf Harlequins, and largely by absorbing tactics from Discords and Reddits and learning that I really need to get into a position to use the The thing the vicious have that lets them to do extra shooting attacks on objectives in turn 2. Really make sure I get people on their engage orders so they can do that. And also, whisper it, because I know it's not the commonly held belief. I think Harlequins have been nerfed, or at least you can't play them identically. And the reason I think they've been nerfed is that if you're within red, Domino Field doesn't protect them. And sisters are all armed with pistols, so there was a lot of flamers. So there was a lot of me getting near a Harlequin to within red with a plasma pistol or a flamer, and then barbecuing the clown. Which, yeah, I'll see about doing that video as a battle report video, because it was a really interesting game with a lot of kind of oh moments. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment, like, subscribe if you haven't. Really helps out a small channel. And links in the description. Element Games, Noble Knight Games in the US, all these things. Thank you so much, everybody, and cheerio. I hope you have a great day.